What is up, everybody? I am going to be starting a new Satisfactory game. For those of you who don't know what this game is, it is a simulator of building factories. There's a lot of math involved. It's pretty fun. I'm not too good at this game, but I really do enjoy it and thought it would be fun to start a new one. So we're going to actually start in the grass fields. And do I need to give it a session name? I'm going to skip the intro. We're going to say that boy Patty. And let's get going. So I'm going to skip the intro just because I've played this game before, so I know that much. But we're going to be learning, trying to build together. Already got some friends over there. Okay. Alright, so there's that arch there. So first thing I want to do is throw this in my hands. So this stuff is everything you'll kind of get throughout the tutorial. But why can't I sprint? Oh, I am sprinting. Okay. So, ooh, can't slide up hills. No worries. Yeah, so this is going to be the playthrough for this. Videos probably going to try and post. It's going to be every Wednesday and Friday. Going to be new videos. Today I'm going to start bauxite. Hey yo. This is a good one. I think this is going to have like 60 in it. Is that what it is? More. 64. A stack. Okay. I'm going to try and get through phases 1 and 2 and get my first little factory set up with iron and copper and limestone. So to start off, we're going to search for iron. This little ping. So there's iron over here. Actually, it's these ones that I want to go to. That's right. So I want to go over here. I think it's these ones. Maybe it's these ones. Let's check these ones first. Maybe it is these ones I want to go to. There's a specific spot that I really like building in. It's got a bunch of iron nodes, copper, and limestone all. Yep, it's right over here because you can see that. Perfect. So here is an impure iron node. I don't want to mess with you. Let's take out some of the locals. Ow. There we go. Gotcha, bro. Where's your carapace? There it is. The remains. So there's the limestone. There should be a copper right here as well. Let me just check. Is it right up here? Yep, I think this is a pure copper node. Please tell me. Nope, it's a normal copper node, but it works. So I'm going to mine this out and get this ready, and then I'll do the same with one of the irons, and I will be back. Alright, so I got these done. I just took off the little part above the node, so they're ready to go. So, the first thing you want to do to get this started is, let's pull out our production and grab a miner. And we'll throw this one right here, just for now. Now remember, this is temporary. I'm going to build a factory eventually, but we don't have the resources to do so, so I need to just start off like this. So this miner is going to make 60 per minute. 60, it's going to pull out 60 iron ore per minute. And then we're going to need some smelters for that. So you've got, and I actually don't have splitters because I have to research those. So then what we're going to do is this, connect you to there, and then this is going to make iron. And you see this is only going to use 30 iron per minute. So technically this one miner can do 2 smelters because it's going to 30 in, 30 out per minute. So 30 to 30, but this makes 60, so you can split that into 2. So once we can split that, we absolutely will. And this conveyor belt also only holds 60 items per minute. Regardless of what the item is, 60 per minute. That's as many as this can move. That's how fast it moves. You can see it moving right here. We'll get more into that later once we get faster stuff. So then once we have it smelted into iron ingots, we need constructors, because constructors are going to make, boop. So we're going to do one here, Uh-oh. Get out, get away, go away, go away, go away. And we're going to make iron plates. And iron plates take 30 per minute, and it makes 20 per minute. So we're going to connect that up, and now we've got iron plates being created. And then we're going to create a quick, in logistics, nope, it's an organization storage container. And plop that down, and we are going to connect that up, and now it's going to be going into this storage. So we have plates being made. So plates are going to be made. That's great. We need plates. But we also need rods. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over here, and in production, I'm going to put another smelter here. Actually, I'm going to hit control, snap it up to line up with this one, put it right there. So it lines up with this one. Also going to be iron ingots. And then I'm going to do one more constructor. Where are you? Right here. Hit control to snap it so they line up. Yep, they're lined up. And then you're going to make, this one's going to make rods. And rods need 15 iron per minute instead of 30. So this creates 30. It's going to need 15. So actually one smelter here can do 2 more constructors of rods, but we don't have that. So what I'm going to do is, as this fills up, because this is going to have extra, I'm just going to pull that out of there, manually put it in there until we get a splitter, and I'll show that in a bit. But we still need a couple more things set up. So that's iron, that's just plates and rods initially for now to get our stuff. We also are going to put, oh, hey buddy, don't be mad. Let him run around me like that. Hit him a couple times. There we go. He's done. So this is another miner. It's going to mine 30 limestone per minute. And the reason it's only at 30 is because this is an impure limestone node. Which is fine. It is what it is. Now, these limestone does not need to get smelted to make concrete, because that's what we're trying to do. So we can skip the smelter and go straight to the constructor. Put this in here. It's going to make concrete for me, and you can see it takes 45 per minute to make. This only produces 30 per minute, so eventually I'm going to underclock this, which I'll speak about later. That's going to do that. So let's hit 3, connect that there. Okay. So now we've got concrete being made. Let me go into organization, get another storage container. So that's where our concrete's going to go. Connect that up. And that's where our concrete's going to go. Now you're probably wondering, like, why is this not turned on? It's because we actually also need power. But I want to get the copper set up as well, because copper is extremely important. That's how you get wires and cables to be able to create power poles, power, and all that good stuff. So let me get up here, and we'll do our last little miner to start off with. And I'll put it, doesn't really matter. I guess for now I'll just put it like that. That's fine. Now copper does need to get smelted, so we'll put a smelter down. And this one, 60 per minute, right? It's gonna be copper. Get one of these going. It's gonna make 30 per minute, so this is also another one you're gonna want to split. Pick up some leaves, and I'll explain why I'm picking up those in a minute. Then we need another constructor, and the constructor we'll put right there, and you are going to create wire. And you're going to connect into there, and then we're going to go to organization, one more storage container right here. Okay, so now let's do what we need to do. Let's build our hub. And I'll kind of show you everything. Kind of jumped the gun by building these, getting them ready, but that's okay. Special, the hub. Let's see here. Let's centralize this a little bit, right? Let's put it right there. And then look up to the sky. Where is it? Oh, there it is. It's coming down. Oh, the animations in this game are so cool. Oh, I love this. this is a crafting bench we have here, which is nice. And then we have, you know, our milestones. So my goal here is to complete tier 1 and tier 2 today. Shouldn't be too tough. You can actually get this stuff done pretty quick. First thing I want to do is unlock logistics, so we can get the splitters and mergers. Everything. So we need wire, rods, and plates. Now we could sit here and manually craft like this, but that's boring. So let's set up some power. And luckily the hub comes with 2 biomass burners, which create 20 megawatts of power each. It's extremely nice. I enjoy that, but they need fuel. And so you could technically fuel them with leaves. And so you run around and just pick up leaves. You just run around, spam an E, pick up a bunch of leaves. So I'm going to finish collecting up some leaves, and I will be back once I've done so. Alright, so I'm back. And collected some leaves. I've got just over 1,000 leaves. Now you could just throw leaves into here, and that's what I'm going to do to start. But it's not very efficient. Actually, let me throw, I don't know why rose petals are a thing. I don't really use them for anything. I think it's for paint later on. I don't really think it's efficient, and so what we're going to do is we're going to build another constructor. I should have. No, I don't have the stuff for it. Okay, so we need to go get plates. Can I create plates right now? I can't. Okay. I will be back. I'm gonna go find something. I'll be right back. All right. So this is what I was looking for. It's working on ship. So we can try and find. And I see some right in front of me. Grab those. Grab some extra wire. These things are awesome. Rotors. I'm about to die, so let's get out of here. So we're just going to hit build button, and finally we're going to build a constructor. And I'm honestly just going to throw it right here is fine. And then in here, you're going to go biomass leaves. Come in here, we're going to throw in fuel, and then we're going to hit 2. And that is going to start making leaves. 60 biomass leaves. Perfect. And we're also going to start with our infrastructure. Oops. Sorry about that. If you heard it. We're actually going to cut you, patch you, and we got 20, perfect, throw you in there, and we are going to start I have no cable. Okay. This is perfect. 40 more. Up here and craft me some cable. So that's good. And I'm gonna go here. You're at 3 or 4. Over there. You're now getting concrete. See the drill starting up. Keep going. Perfect. Should start getting some limestone out of here. Show me the limestone. Yeah. Okay. Perfect. 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 Then we're gonna carry this over here. Get our copper set up. let's take a look at, let's pick up some more leaves. Let's take a look at this. So my consumption is at, my capacity is at 40, my max is at 39. So I have just enough power being created out of those two to power everything I have so far. What let's see over here is you are not. It's fine. So now we're creating. So now it's kind of the waiting game, because if you come over here, you got iron being produced. You don't have power. Oh. So I don't have enough power. So I'm going to have to build a biomass burner. Alright, so I went ahead and I actually ended up creating the biomass by hand as well as some rods. So if we could create a biomass burner. Perfect. Throw some biomass inside. And then we are going to hook you up to the system. So now, we're here. We're now producing 70 because these biomass burners are actually 30 megawatts instead of 20 like these ones. So you can't do that. Powered. 4, 3, 4. These are going perfect. I'm going to throw in. Now we should start seeing, yep, iron plates are going into here. It takes 30, it's getting more than that because I don't have splitters yet. So now it's the waiting game. We're going to wait for this to create some plates. As this goes up, I'm going to grab iron, throw it in here to make rods. For me. And we'll have plates and rods, and we'll be able to make this more efficient. I'll show you guys that here. I'm going to play the waiting game, wait for this to go. Let's check how much concrete we made so far. Should have a little bit. 44 concrete. Perfect. A little bit more concrete. So I will be back, just playing the waiting game. We're going to see what I have. Alright, so it's been a couple minutes. I've collected some concrete, some iron rods, and some iron plates. So I've got enough now. And I also built another concrete, or I put another miner on a limestone to get some more concrete over here. So now we're doing we have two things producing. Perfect. Two things producing concrete. So now I think we have enough to do with the milestones. If I did my math correctly. I also already threw the screws in. I manually did some biomass again. Just doing some chores around. So let's So go in here, you select milestone. Yes, active milestone. You just throw in the necessary stuff here. And then instead of clicking this button, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click a new milestone. I'm going to throw in. And then the third one, I'm going to do the same thing. Oh, I need more wire. Okay. I should have enough wire up there. Let's check. Let's go check. I should have absolutely boatloads of wire. Copper is not really an issue. Copper, you get wire really fast. Later on, copper then becomes something so much like iron, but for now, yeah, both copper or wire. Perfect. Let's go throw this in. And typically, when you hit the button, you have to wait a few minutes to launch or pick a new milestone. But oh, cheeky, if you don't hit the button right away, do this, you can now hit the button and hit select milestone.
Milestone reached. The molecular analysis machine 2-inch node.
This, select, hit the button.
The map has been unlocked. Milestone reached. Conveyor of the product.
Now I've got all three of those things, and now I have this handy dandy map. This
Milestone reached. You have unlocked several structures aimed to provide.
That's pretty cool, and that thing takes off, and it's gonna go up. Turn the stuff, and then now we have tier 2 to do, and I will now be able to get started on my first efficient factory. Okay. So our ship is back, so we're able to work on tier 2, but first I want to get this powered up. So I think I'm going to build the power in a central location over here. So in order to do so, we need to build some foundations. It's a good spot by this rock. Yeah, this is good. Okay. foundations. This is key. Actually, this might be in the way of the iron. Yeah, let's go. Let's go over here. Let's do it over here. Okay. This would be a good spot, near the hub. So we got foundations here, and then best hit control, and it snaps to the world grid, so no matter where you build a factory, the world grid, if it's snapped to it, it will work. So then I'm going to hit R to do zoop. There. Boop. Why are you... There we go. I think probably a 3x3 is good. We don't need too much power right now, but we're going to put a biomass burner here, here, here. We're going to do another one there. I think 5, 30, 60, 90, 120, 150. I think 150 is fine. That's more than double what we're doing now. I think that's good for now. I think 150 is fine. So then, we'll put some power poles in here. So we'll do one there, another one there, in the middle, another one there. Okay, cables, those, that, that, go hit that, go hit that, and there we go. Come on, join the network. Perfect, okay. So power, perfect. All we have to do is come in here, split that to 100, 100, 100, 100, and we'll give you 150. Okay. So as you can see, we're now creating 220, but I am actually going to get rid of you. And sever that connection and take you out and you out. We don't want those, right? We want... Now we should get 150. Yep, 150. Need to get more. Almost maxed out all of them, but not quite. That's fine. 150 is perfect, and then as you can see, they're only consuming a minute. It's needed. We've got power to it. We've got a little power station. That's perfect. It's connected to our system. And now we can get working on the actual iron facility. First, we want to set some foundations down. Ooh, I don't have the concrete. Oh, luckily we have more concrete over here. I'm using 2 meter, which is fine. So then we have to destroy you, right? Yep, so you can see the miners right there. Go in here, production, miner. It will snap. Right there. Right on the... I actually didn't need to destroy that. Right onto the node through the floor. Okay. So, like we said, this produces 60 iron per minute. So, what we're going to do is bring you out... Oh, it doesn't line up. No. splitter down. These handy dandy splitters. Make sure it's facing the right way. Snap it so it's you. Perfect. We're gonna put you. Gosh, come on. Thought you could snap it to be in line with. See how it says it's in line there? I think it is. Is it now? Nope. Whatever. Okay, we're just gonna be a little off on this one, I guess. That it is what it is. Back more. So there's 60 going into here. And then we will have it come out into our smelter. So, okay, so let's think about this. So it's going to split into 30. So we have 30 coming this way. So production, smelter, rotate it. Smelter there. Of course it is. Okay, so we have you're producing 30 iron, you're producing 30 iron. And then we have it go. Coming along this line. The iron will come out, and we'll have constructors that it splits into here. So then we have and I like doing nice right angles with conveyor belts when I can. So then we have 60 split into 30. So now is when we build our constructors. And they will be turned this way. So we'll have 1, 2 on this side, and line this up with that one. There. Okay. So, this one, nope. So this one will be creating plates. Takes in 30. Actually, do I need one on this side? Because, yeah. This is only putting out 30, right? So take in 30, put out 30. I only need one here, which is fine. Okay. I'm gonna wait because I need to do a little storage system. And then this side we will do rods. So 15. 15. Right, so miner comes out, splits it evenly, 30-30. That's creating 20 per minute using 30, so it's getting exactly what it needs. Going in here. These are each getting 15 minutes exactly. Going up. Going in here. Nice and organized. Looks nice. Decorate it later. This is why I love this game so much. Like the Satisfactory, I think that's what it's called, but like just how nice it is to have like nice belts like this, and it's not all gross. It's nice. Let's get down here. You. good rate. So let's extend. I'm out of plates. Way out of plates. I should have just enough to do this last. And then this is gonna pull out 60 iron per minute. We're gonna make a lot of screws here. What we got here? So here's our factory. Right, we got the plates and rods over there, screws right here, and then eventually right there as well. And then we're gonna have, that is just going to be rods, and then plates are gonna go on that last one over there. So this is kind of the first starter iron factory that we've got going. It's looking pretty good. Screws are the most complicated one in terms of just how you have to divide it up and get it split and all that good stuff. So bear in mind, it does get more complicated from here. And like I said, I'm not extremely proficient at this game, but I'd like to think I'm decent. So let me get down. I'm actually going to work on the MAM. Yes, the MAM. So let's go into special and let's build that real quick. Oh, I need more cables. Good. The MAM. So let's get this thing plopped down. This is a research. So I'm going to start the research here. And I've actually got a couple of those from spitters. So research those. Nutrients, I have you. Do I have 5 of you? Oh, I only need 2. Perfect.
New object added to the object scanner.
Perfect. And then
New research available
power
in the MAM.
slugs. This is what I wanted. Power slugs. Perfect. Do I have a yellow?
New recipe unlocked.
Okay, so I just need a power shard. Easy. Scroll down, hit some power shards. Power slugs, overclocking, production. Get that, and this is what I wanted. Perfect. Okay, so now notice how this is only producing 30 limestone per minute. This requires 45 per minute. What I'm going to do is, now that I have clock speed open, drop this down to 10 per minute. 10 per minute. Come on. 10 per minute. Perfect. So it's a 66.667. So that is only going to require 30 per minute now. So this is going to be exactly 3 for 3. Working at 66%. It's using less power. So you'll see our rods are going to start doing that. And I need to go do that on the other side. Perfect. Do it on the other side. So our power is being used more efficiently. Now, you could technically overclock the miner, right? I could put it up to, what would it take? So 45. Oh, I need a power shard. I'm an idiot. Hang on. I'll show you. Let me go make a power shard real quick. Why would I run all the way away when I can just not build it over there? Come on. technically throw a power shard in here. Then work this at 45 a minute. That works at 150% speed. But notice how it's now using 8.5 megawatts instead of 5. So to go up 50%, it went up 3.5 megawatts. So it goes up at a linear scale, but it uses more than twice the power for like, so if I wanted to do 200, right? I guess 150, okay. Instead of, so it's now doing 60 instead of 30, but it's up to 12.5 megawatts a second, or I'm sorry, a minute, instead of at 100, it's at 5, so it's over. So it's not efficient with power, it doesn't make sense. Instead of doing that, I just like to take this, drop you down to 10. Perfect. Now it's all nice. Now it's even. You can see our power evens out a little bit. You can see the spike where I was messing around with it, but it's a nice even line now that we've got it sorted. Because this is turning off and on whenever this isn't giving it enough, instead of the power is fluctuating, but now the power doesn't fluctuate as much. It's nice. Production is still, because we haven't hooked up all of the screws, right? But once these turn off, once these are done, these are turned off, which of course, manually. Come on. There we go. Now that those are turned off, those aren't working anymore. It should even out. Unless there's something else. Oh, 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 oh. I always drop it. Why is it doing that? What's going on here? Oh, you know what? I think these are fluctuating because they get full and turn up. Okay. Wait, no, that doesn't make sense. Shouldn't be those. The smelter still. Actually, don't know what it is. Well, we got that done. We got the factory set up, our first factory. Let's see what it takes for tier 2. Let's do a couple of these, what we call it. I want to get part assembly, so that next episode we can start working on rotors, modular frames, copper sheets, and smart plating, as well as starting to automate the reinforced iron plates. Part assembly wires, we have the rods, so let's select this mouse. So we have the rods, we need screws, we have the plates, almost. I'll just go grab some more. Definitely have the cable there. Yeah. Get rid of the copper in my inventory, it's not necessary. Turn that into cable. We should probably automate cable as well. Not a bad idea, but it's not too hard to make cable manually, so we should be good. How are you doing up here, dude? We should have a boatload, yeah. Let's grab that. How's our power doing? Ooh, almost out of power. Okay, we need to make a power run. I didn't realize we were almost out of power. So let me just get this done. How many do we need? 200. Alright guys, I'll be back when this is done. Alright, so yeah, our screws are working well. We've got everything now, so we'll pop all of that in there, and then we'll see you, and part assembly done. Perfect. So there's tier 2.
Milestone reached.
Awesome.
More complex.
So now we can start working on assemblers, and that's these bad boys. But we need more reinforced iron plates, and we need rotors. Rotors, Rotors here take screws and iron rods. Reinforced plates take screws and plates. So what we'll do is the screws going in here will go into making rotors or reinforced plates, whichever one. On the other side, we get these three hooked up. 1, 2, 3. Those go off that way, and they'll make the other one. So, just kind of going down the production chain. And yeah. So actually, how much does it cost? It only costs 4 rotors. Let's do something real quick. Nope, not you, not you, not you, not you, not you. I need rotors. I need 4 of you. I'm gonna make all 8 because I need to make 2 of these anyway. Alright, so what do you cost? So to make, what do you do? So 20 rods and 100 screws makes 4. Yep. And my power ran out. Okay. Well, I'm gonna have to fix that. I'm gonna do that. We're gonna work on assemblers and all that good stuff on the next episode. We'll get hopefully some walls and we'll have enough stuff to get everything going. But as of right now, we're halted, ran out of power, and I think we're gonna work on solid biofuel and getting automatic power next episode, or close to automatic power. I'll explain better when that comes. But thank you guys. I hope you enjoy, and every Wednesday and Friday will be a new episode, so we can start this series. So, see you guys.